Hi book nerds, welcome back to my channel, The Book Nerd. Yes, it's been a couple of weeks since I made a video, but now I'm making one and I'm excited to share a little mini book haul that I have. Some of the books, or most of the books that I have for the month of October are from my birthday, so I got some birthday money and naturally spent a chunk of it on some new books. And then one of the other new books that I have to share is from my Book of the Month monthly subscription. So first we'll start with this book. This one is called The Vanishing Stair, and this is by Maureen Johnson. This book is a mystery slash thriller, and I believe it's young adult. So it's a young adult mystery thriller. I have the other two books. This is the third one in this series. It's the Truly Devious series, and this is the third one. I haven't even read Truly Devious yet, so I'm not even going to read the back of this to try to find out what this is about, because I don't want to give anything away. But I will read the front, which says, "If you look for murder, murder may find you." So excited again about reading this. I'm hoping to get to this sometime this fall, winter. Probably won't get to it until January. We'll see how good of reading the rest of the reading month or next month, how much reading I'll be able to get done then. This book, I'm so hyped. I know that's an old word, but okay, I'm from the 90s, so I'm so excited about this book. This book may bump any other book that I've said I'm going to read out of the way. This book is called Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. And let me make sure, yep, Tiffany D. Jackson. Many of you have probably read a lot of her other books. I actually have not. So this is going to be my first book, and this one will determine if I decide to read some more. I've heard nothing but rave reviews about this book, and I mean, I've heard just people read it in like one day, in 2 days, in hours. So I just had to get a copy. But really the reason why I wanted a copy is because it has this beautiful black woman just looking fierce on it. Look at the earrings. Look at those earrings on there. I mean, that just speaks 90s to me, but also these earrings have kind of come back in style too. So I wanted to read it. I love the cover, and I'll just read a little bit about it for those of you that actually have not heard about this book. So Corey Fields is dead. When Enchanted Jones wakes with blood on her hands and zero memory of the previous night, no one, the police and Corey's fans included, has more questions than she does. All she really knows is that this isn't how things are supposed to be. Corey was Enchanted's ticket to stardom. Before there was a dead body, Enchanted was an aspiring singer, struggling with her tight-knit family's recent move to the suburbs while trying to find her place as one of the few black girls in high school. But then legendary R&B artist Corey Fields spots her at an audition, and suddenly her dream of being a professional singer takes flight. I'm not going to read all of it. I don't know if I said this already. I've been told there's some trigger warnings in this book, so I'll soon see when I read it. But yeah, I'm really excited about reading this book, and just don't be surprised if all the past videos where I said I'm going to be reading this and that, those get tossed out the window and I read this. The next book, and this one's pretty big. I hope you can see it all in the camera. This book just has a huge place in my heart. I don't know if I've shared it on this channel before, but I am a huge Lakers fan, and even more so, I am a huge Kobe Bryant fan. I followed Kobe Bryant from him being drafted until his death. So a huge Lakers fan, huge Kobe Bryant fan. I would have my NBA championship Lakers shirt on right now, but just kind of received it, so I let things sit for a little while. I'm so happy that they won, because I feel like not only was that great for the team, but I think it really honors Kobe Bryant and his family. But anyway, to the book. This book is called The Mamba Mentality, and it is by none other than Kobe Bryant. And it's going to be talking about his mentality, how he was determined to play, determined to be the best, what mindset he had behind being such a great athlete, and probably other areas in his life. And I always say, if I had just 10% of Kobe Bryant's consistency, passion, diligence, and work ethic, I would just be amazing. So I want to read this to gain some insight into Kobe Bryant, as well as hopefully inspire myself to do more things that I desire to do and to do them well and with consistency. And that's in all areas of my life, from my spirituality to taking care of my health to things that aspirations I have in writing and things like that. So, and also I just want this book. It's a keepsake. It'll be something that I have to keep in memory of my favorite basketball player. And finally, those first three books, by the way, were the ones I bought for my birthday. So as soon as I got some money on my birthday, I got online and I started ordering. So those are the books that I got for my birthday. I consider this to be a birthday gift as well, even though I would have gotten it even if it wasn't my birthday. But this is my book of the month for October, and it is, look at this, just sitting in this box. What a beautiful cover. This book is called Ties That Tether, and the author this is a new author to me, Jane Igaro. And if I understand correctly, Jane Igaro is a Nigerian author, and this book takes place in Nigeria. So this is one of the, again, one of the book of the month picks for October. When I was going through the 5 selections, this one stood out to me and was the one that I wanted to read and pick up. One, because it just, the title sounds enticing, Ties That Tether. 2, because again, the cover is absolutely beautiful. Look at this cover, even the back, the colors, the everything. Then again, you have there's a black woman on the cover. I'm always wanting to support fellow black women authors, so very interested in this. And let me just read a little bit about it, because I was also intrigued about the plot line for it. So when a Nigerian woman falls for a man she knows will break her mother's heart, she must choose between love and her family. At 12 years old, Azir promised her dying father she would marry a Nigerian man and preserve her culture, even after immigrating to Canada. Her mother has been vigilant about forcing her to stay within the Nigerian dating pool ever since. But when another match made by mom goes wrong, Azir ends up at a bar, enjoying the company and later sharing the bed of Rafael Castellano, probably, a man who is tall, handsome, and white. When their one-night stand unexpectedly evolves into something serious, Azir is caught between her feelings for Raphael and the compulsive need to please her mother. Soon Azir can't help wondering if loving Raphael makes her any less of a Nigerian. Can she be with him without compromising her identity? The answer will either cause Azir to be audacious and fight for her happiness, or continue to be the compliant daughter. This is a fiction, contemporary fiction book, and it just sounds really interesting. And I think that it's just going to be interesting to read it at a time where we're really, a lot of us are really embracing diversity, dealing with cultural differences and all of that. I think that this will be interesting to see this from her point of view of wanting to maintain her culture and be true to it, and all of that, but being in love with somebody of another culture and another color. So I think this will be very interesting. I can't wait to read it. Can't wait to see what happens and share and talk to you about it. I think this is not only will it be just a good romantic read, but I think it'll be an important read. So with that, I don't know if I mentioned that the Tiffany D. Jackson book is a contemporary fiction book, hard-hitting fiction, most definitely. And then Kobe Bryant's book, of course, is an biography book. And then I mentioned the other ones. So that is it for my book haul. Not huge, but enough to keep me very busy, because you already know how many books I still have to read. I don't know how I'm going to get through all the books that I have, but I'm not going to stop buying any yet because I mean, I love books. So let me know if you've had a recent book haul, any new books that you've picked up. And remember that on October 31st, my video will be up talking about Mexican Gothic, and that is for the Books and a Beverage book club read. So again, that's Mexican Gothic. I'm interested in hearing what others thought of it. I'm about 80 pages in, and I'll be done by the time I film my next video. It's interesting. It's creepy. It is so creepy. I'll be glad when I finish the book. I'm not necessarily scared. I don't even know if I'm really into Gothic horror after reading it. I'll have to see as I get further in. But the book it just is creepy. So kudos to the author for making that go over very well. But with that said, you all have a great rest of the week. Be book nerdy and be blessed.